Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Chargers Live, a bolted up podcast. I'm your host, Frank the Tank Vizcarra, and your co-host here, Mr. Dave Bradley. How's it going, Dave?
It's going, man. Both are in the playoffs. It's always exciting,
Good to have
In the
you, bro.
tournament, I'm excited, man.
We
It's
made it
like
to the
every chance I get, it's like, 'cause Sunday, we rested our guys, so it's like that game doesn't count. So it's kind of like we haven't had a game for 2 weeks, and then it's like this one's for all the marbles.
This is true. This is
So
true.
it's like, oh man, I hope we win. I hope we win. Hope we take that.
Yeah. Well, going into that, let's just start off with that. You saying that we haven't really had a game in like 2 weeks, which is
Hmm.
probably gonna be a great thing for us. We're gonna have a rested up Herbie, rested up, defense. I mean, none of them really played that game. So I feel like they're going to be feeling good, and I know they want to redeem themselves from last year's, early, exit. So, what are your thoughts on us getting the extra rest for this game?
I mean, I thought it was a necessity when you looked at the matchups to get the obviously, I'd much rather play the Steelers than the Patriots or the Steelers-Ravens winner when we went into that, but we knew the Texans were probably gonna take care of business, and then we knew the Bills were gonna beat the Jets, we knew the Texans were gonna beat the Colts, so, I
Right,
mean, our quarterback has had a broken hand since week 13, so, he's he's grinding through it, and I'm just, I like the thought of that. I guess Hampton's did roll his ankle against the Texans, so he actually has been working off to the side. So I thought they were just sitting him as like a
Vincent, definitely.
precautionary thing, but I guess not. I mean, it sounds like I still think he will play, but we got that going on. But the one good thing about like I whenever we go through a playoff game, I just think like, okay, the Chargers win if this and that. Well, the Patriots defensive line is not amazing by any means, and obviously we know our O line is
it is
horrible. Like you saw I don't know if you saw the stat that it showed like we have the number 31 pass offensive line, 32 run offensive line, and
right.
like the next closest team is like nowhere near that made the playoffs. So that just speaks to what Herbert's been able to do in the pocket, just running around, making plays. So um, we match up better with them. I don't like the fact that we're playing in cold weather. It's gonna be like 30 degrees out there, so that's
Right.
that's tough. But we played well against the Chiefs in 30-degree weather.
Yeah,
Actually colder. So,
I was just trying
um,
to say that exactly.
but I mean, I need Herbert to get that. All Charger fans, we're all sitting here being like, we know how good this dude is. Like we know how good Justin Herbert is, and the fact that he's 0-2 in playoffs. If they don't win this game, it doesn't matter that we have the worst offensive line in the league. They're just gonna point their fingers at 10, and they just can't be doing that. I just hope for him he gets to win, and then I think about, I always look ahead even though I shouldn't, and it's like, okay, if we win, we play the Broncos, and I watched our second team Broncos not allow a touchdown versus the first team,
Mm-hmm.
Raiders offense, and they were all over Bo Nix, and it's like that's our second team guys. We had no Derwin James out there, Henley was rarely out there, Khalil Mack was rarely out there, Thule was really out there.
Right.
So, I think our defensive line is going to be a big factor in versus the Patriots. So they do let up sacks, they do let up pressure, so
Yeah.
that'll be big. And they really like to involve the running back in like passing schemes and stuff. The Patriots do. So we'll see
Right.
what they do.
I
We'll see
I
what they
think
do.
I mean one thing I want to focus on next, real quick, is going to be their dominant regular season. They went 14-3, number 2 seed against our Bolts, 11-6. Now, to me, that they only faced a playoff team or a team above 500, I believe it was, twice or 3 times all season.
1 and 2.
So people are giving them, even like Drake, the schedule May, as they're dubbing him now. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on how tough their schedule was? And they're not battle tested compared to us at 11-6. And I think we could have did better than that. There's a couple stinkers we dropped in there, and we're battle tested. We had a really tough schedule this year, and I
Hmm.
just think what those two differences we're really going to see on the field come Sunday night. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I watched a segment today that says the Patriots had the easiest schedule in like 25 years is what they had this.
Jeez.
I mean, but I will say this about them, they did beat the teams handily that they played. They won by a lot pretty frequently, you know? So, I'll give them that, but I mean, I just I just, I hope our offensive line holds up, and I hope that, some rookie quarterbacks, sometimes the moment's too big. Drake May's been absolutely amazing this year. You can hope that maybe there's a rookie mistake here or there, jumped pass or,
Mhm.
like, I don't know, you can hope for it, and, Henderson's a beast, their running back, he's so quick, it's like, gotta keep him under reps too, so I
Right.
I think we're looking at a field goal game again. I think it's gonna be really, really tight.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be close.
I
I
hope
don't
it's
think.
not. I hope it's not, but I mean, I think what we're 3.5 point dogs, and they give the home team generally 3 points. So
Right. Now
one of the good things,
I think that their, I don't know, their record is really, I'm telling you, man, it's like, how would these records look, same teams, if we had their schedule? I think we do just as good as them, if not better. I mean,
yeah, minus the fact that we lost to the Giants and Commanders this year.
yeah,
But who knows? That was earlier in the year, different scenarios. They had when we lost to the Giants, they had just fired their coach. So that gives a little buzz, with Dart, and then Jaden Daniels didn't play most of the year. He played against us, played pretty well. But who knows? I mean, I I see that some people are picking us to win. I mean, I like our coach. I like our coach a lot. Vrabel was actually the number two when Harbaugh interviewed. Vrabel
right.
was
I liked
if
him too.
Harbaugh
I've
didn't
always liked
go.
him.
Yeah, if the Chargers didn't they didn't go to if they didn't Harbaugh didn't go, like Vrabel was our guy. So and I mean he's a really good coach. So they're gonna be ready. And
Yeah, no,
Foxborough's close.
100%.
They're gonna have to travel on the East Coast. Could be I keep checking like the weather. It said there could be some sleep, supposed to clear up by
Right.
then.
That's the next thing I was gonna ask you about. So, I mean, weather, road conditions in Foxborough, how do you think that can impact the Chargers' passing game? Us going to conditions like that.
Well, I mean, I don't I think Herbert can make any pass there is regardless of weather, but I do think that if it's real rainy and real sleety, you're definitely gonna run the ball a heck of a lot more. If
Yeah,
it's like real foggy, I just think about like the Tuck game with the Raiders and them. Remember, it was like such a flurry, couldn't see
right,
anything.
right.
It's like you can't really pass the ball then. So
Uh,
I just,
so
I
hopefully
just
we
say,
make it.
it's
Yeah,
like, can Sunday get here already? It's been
dude.
all
You know
week.
what's crazy? I thought I was the only one feeling like this. I like literally today I woke up. I'm like, man, every day feels like a week to me. Literally every single day feels like a whole week waiting for this game, and
Well,
then it's gonna
with
be
me,
Sunday Night
yeah,
Football, and it's gonna feel even longer come Sunday.
yeah. I'm so happy we didn't get the Saturday 10:30 slate though. Like
Right.
10:30, 1:30.
That's
I was
usually
like,
when they show us.
yeah. So I was like, I'm good. I'm good with the Sunday night game, and
Mhm.
it'll be a nice little chill, and then we get Sunday night football, and then it will determine how my week goes based on the result of the.
Yeah, man,
So
it's gonna be fun. It should be fun. I'm glad they gave us another primetime slot, which is gonna be huge. We didn't lose one primetime game this year, so for the haters out there,
prime time Herbie,
he's coming
prime time
out.
Herbie.
And speaking of primetime Herbie, okay, so he's had his playoff history of we've seen what's happened over the past few years, and I know he wanted to get that monkey off his back, off his shoulders, and really solidify his career moving forward. Something tells me that if we do it I think we will do it this Sunday. I feel like he's gonna feel just so free, and that schism's gonna be off his back, and I feel like he's gonna have so much confidence moving forward. Throughout this run and in seasons to come. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I just want him. I don't think that I'm the biggest Herbie homer there is. I don't have a bad thing to say about him. I
Right?
think he's top three, and he's not three. That's just my opinion. He's my quarterback.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade Herbert for anyone in the league. That's just how I personally feel. But like with what he has done, with how bad the line has been, like you see other quarterbacks when they have a bad O line, they crumble, and it's just like this guy just keeps getting back up, back up, back up, and it's like what when you see your quarterback getting rocked and he's popping up every single time, you're gonna
Mhm.
want to all the players are gonna want to play with him. You're like he's a leader, man. So I think he can. I think that. our defense is gonna win us the game. I think it's more of a defensive game than an offensive game. Just
Right.
with our defense, we haven't given up. I think it's like, was it like 6 weeks where we haven't given up more than 20 points, I wanna say?
Mhm.
So, it's like, see what they can do. I think that Dante Jackson's gonna be able to play. I know he got a little banged up in the Bronco game. It looks like he's gonna play. I mean, they haven't seen it. The Patriots haven't seen a defense as good as ours this year. I mean,
Right.
their defense is good too, but they haven't seen a defense as good as ours. So
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
their bread and butter is based off the passing game, and that's where we shine minus the, Texans game, but I think that was just an anomaly, honestly,
yeah,
but
well, we for two offensive series, then he did nothing the rest of the game, you know. So just hope
yeah.
they come out flying, come out. I just like like so giddy. I feel like I'm playing in the game. It's
Feels like
like
Christmas,
it's taking
right?
me back to the high school and college days. It's like, oh,
Love
I
it,
get to,
man.
you know, put on the stuff and get going, you know.
I love it, bro. I
But
love it. I'm
it's
right there
like
with.
it's like every day this week I've had something Chargers on regardless, like in class when I'm teaching. It's like you got this
Nice.
Chargers on, you know, got all everyone getting going, you know. It's like gonna eat some clam chowder probably Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. It's probably when I eat that New England clam chowder, take them down, you know. It's
Right. Dude.
like it's just, oh man, it's just exciting to be here because when all went down, I didn't think we were gonna be here. I
Right.
didn't think we were a playoff team, man.
I remember
I
that.
didn't think we were there. And then it's like how resilient we've been, and it's like when you're starting to get healthy. I know our line still rough. It'll be interesting too to see what they do with I think it's Cleveland who they just signed, the guard from the Ravens that they cut.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. So we
That
got
is
some
he's a
reinforcements.
big dude, dude. He's six
Big
six
dude.
350.
If anything, just be get in there and take up some space, you know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for.
He played in the Roman system, so we'll
Okay.
see if we'll see what happens there. You know,
Right.
I don't know because Becton hasn't been he's been kind of in a funk, and who knows? But I know he's on the practice squad now. I would think I think Harbaugh said Becton's going to start, but that Cleveland guy, he's a big dude. I know that he
Mhm.
was a healthy scratch before the Ravens released him. He's had some off the field issues with like a DUI and stuff. And he talked about like when he was dieting that sometimes he eats squirrel if there's nothing in his fridge, like he'll eat squirrel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I've
Oh,
never heard.
he's Southern guy. Yeah.
Well, what's up, TikTok world? We got some joiners. We got some people joining our live stream too. If you guys have any questions at all, or you want an opinion on anything like that, just go ahead and type it in the chat, and we'd be happy to answer any of these questions or give you our opinion on anything Patriots versus Chargers related. Moving on now. Drake May, he's an MVP candidate, and
It's
I
either
think he
him or
got
Stafford.
right. I think he had a phenomenal season. Um, I just think it was the schedule, and I mean, he wouldn't have my vote. That's just me, though. I mean, how do you think this playoff pressure is going to affect his performance in the game?
I mean, he hasn't seen a defense like us, but I'm gonna view him as he's balled out versus every team he's played. So I'm gonna view it as he's gonna ball out, and we just need to
Okay.
make more plays. That's just where I'm at. I'm not too like the receiving core is kind of, you know, not too worried about them, but that Henderson, man, if he gets in the open field, he's gone. And I
Right.
just I that he's made some really big plays. May's made some really big plays. It's just I don't want to, like, we can't have what happened in the Texans game, get caught lacking 2 series in a
Exactly.
row, give up 2 big touchdown passes. I'm like,
Right.
we're
Yeah.
not we can't play from behind. We need to set the tone early. We need to run between the tackles. We need, like, I don't know if you looked at the thing, like outside runs, Hampton runs way more yards.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the outside runs, give the inside
Right.
runs to, you know,
Adele,
come up
him.
Odell. But that was actually the one Broncos thing is like Patterson actually looked pretty good on a couple of his runs. I watched the game
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah,
to
you're
watch
right.
it. Watching the Broncos game gave me even more appreciation for Justin Herbert. Just watching what the offense looks like without him. Obviously,
Right.
Lad didn't really play. QJ didn't really play, but you know, and shout out Keenan for getting his incentives $1 million richer.
Oh, that was
Good
so
for you,
cool to
Keenan.
see. Honestly, I was just rooting for him the whole game. Just he got that $250,000 bonus first. I was all right. He's gonna be getting the big one next. And, I mean, what a freaking day for him. Getting an extra $1 million for
Yeah.
getting there and hitting those milestones. And kudos to the coaching staff and the ownership for even letting him be out there and grabbing that.
Well, I saw he was back in, like, I think at maybe a play after. It's like, "Get that guy out." I had the Mike Williams PTSD, when we played him when we didn't need to.
Right. No, yeah.
So,
Well, I was surprised they kept him in after even after he hit his incentives. I'm like, why is
yeah,
he still
I know
playing?
I know they I mean, they only have a certain amount of players on the team that can play, right? With their 53-man roster, so I guess it was just, "Don't get hurt," But, I mean, shoot. Do you see that catch Trey Harris almost made for that touchdown? That was stupid.
Yes, yes, yes,
I
yes, I
mean, the
did.
ball came out. There was the same play
Right.
with Courtland Sutton last year, and they called it a
I'm
touchdown.
happy with the way he's playing, man. He's developing so good. He's getting me excited. So
He's the
that's
best he's the best blocking receiver we have. If you
mhm.
look at every big run play, 9 is there somewhere shoving someone out of the way. He's been a highlight, and then,
Well, he's learning from the best. And Keenan Allen,
our
Keenan Allen's a dog with his
yep,
blocking too. So
our
he's cues from him for
our,
sure.
our nose tackle too, he is just, like, going off too, and it's just like, I mean, and then Gatson, for being a 5th round tight end. Just hope. It looked like he had a couple of big catches. Looks like he's not gonna be too worried letting the Texans game get to him anymore for what happened. He was taking that real hard, and Herbert backed him, like a quarterback
Right.
would. Unlike, you see, well, you saw the Ravens game, I'm assuming. You saw him miss the kick, and
Well, yeah, that's my next
now,
thing to move on to
John
our special
Harbaugh's he
teams.
yeah, John Harbaugh's fired. He's gonna get a job. I guess within 30 minutes of him getting fired, he had calls from 7 teams. There's actually 2 teams with head coaches right now, and they basically told him, "We're gonna fire our coach if you agree to come here."
Wow, really?
Yeah, yeah, Jim got interviewed today about it. He's like, "Would you have him come here?" And he's like, "He's gonna be a head coach. I just hope it's
I
in
would just
his."
honestly, I was hoping selfishly that he would just take a year off and come join his brother for a year, just so I don't know, that'd be fun, right? But you're right, he's gonna get a head coaching job, and
Well, and then,
the team that I'm hearing I don't want him to go to is the Raiders. I'd hate that so much.
he's the Giants want him real bad. I mean, every team wants him. Supposedly, the Dolphins called him. They have a coach sitting right now, and they called him. And supposedly, the Bucks did too. Supposedly, so.
I feel like the Raiders will dig deep for this one. They know they screwed up this last hire, but I mean, how fun would that be? Also, facing them twice a year in the division,
Well,
both.
my thing about the Raiders is they're paying right now. Paying Chip Kelly, the O coordinator. They're paying Pierce. They're paying Carroll. They're paying. I think McDaniel's still on the books too. So they're still paying 4 coaches. They fired
I don't care.
2 coaches within a year.
They got
So
that Vegas.
what I'm saying is if you're interviewing for a job and you know that they've canned the last 2 coaches only after 1 year, you're not gonna wanna take that. You want job security, man, especially if you have a family and stuff. You're not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, number 1 overall picks is pretty enticing,
Well,
but
the money talks. I guess we'll find out. No matter where he goes, he'll do good. He's a solid coach. He's been a constant in this league.
mhm.
Um, yeah, I don't feel bad for him because I know he's going to land somewhere. So it'll be cool to see where he goes. Uh, let's see, real quick too. What's your take on our special teams matching up with theirs? I feel like you said, it can come down to a a field goal or something. How critical is this going to be between these two teams as far as who's going to be making mistakes and who's going to actually be more
Yeah, I mean,
disciplined?
I think the one who makes the mistake is gonna be the team that loses. It's gonna be that close of a game.
Wow, wow,
I have faith in Dicker. I know he had the 2 missed kicks. He's the best kicker in the league for a reason. So I have
yeah.
faith in him, we'll see, maybe get a big return here or there.
Hmm.
I know, Caldwell Pope, I think, got hurt, or KLS, or no, sorry, not Caldwell Pope. Emmitt
Lakers.
Smith got hurt. Yeah, I'm like, the Laker game's on. Yeah, yeah, Lambert Smith got hurt, so
So he's down.
I
He's
don't
in.
know if he's down or not. I know Davis took a couple punts though, so maybe he's healthy and can take
Yeah,
some for us. Just see him take some chances, make a big play,
got
make
it.
a big play. And then one of my favorite Chargers too is on the Patriots too. Hunter Henry plays for them still,
Right.
falling out. And it's like I don't want the guy that we used to have to take it to us. So
Got it. And again, to our TikTok audience, I see a lot of you guys joining right now, which is pretty cool. If you guys have any questions, please type it into the chat. We'd be more than happy to answer your question or give you guys our opinion on anything you have Chargers, Patriots related, or the playoffs as a whole right now. And before we go into our next segment, I want to remind you guys that this episode is brought to you by Leveled Up Loans. If you need a mortgage to purchase a house, you want to review specialty programs, zero down payment programs, or if you're a current homeowner where you want to lower your rate, skip a payment, and save hundreds or even thousands a year in your mortgage, shoot us a DM, and we'd be more than happy to assist you with that as well too. I'm a licensed loan officer in California, Texas, Arizona, and Nevada. Um, Moving on here now, let's discuss strengths, Dave. Now, obviously, I think our biggest strength is our defense. It's elite. Chargers rank top 10 in several defensive categories with pressure from Thule and the veteran presence of Derwin James anchoring our secondary. Now, well, what's your thoughts? I mean, do you think that our
Well, I mean,
defense?
we have the best pass defense in the league, right? So it's like shut down the run, make them throw the ball, you know. But
Mhm.
Derwin's going to be all over the place. He wants that big playoff
That's
win.
true.
I
Yeah, he'll be
think.
fun.
I mean, their offensive line was a little leakable. You know, they giving up sacks here or there, so we're going to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. Um, we'll see. You know, I don't want this run to end because Minter's probably gone.
I
He's
know, bro. Yeah,
and I mean, you look at what falling out. So I don't know, man.
right. Yeah, I think yeah for sure. Mentor, we're definitely gonna miss him. He's for sure getting a job this year. We've looked way too good again, so I'm sure one of these teams will throw the bag at him. Um, Now, do you think we'll be in position to get a takeaway or two? I mean, because again, I think if we get a couple takeaways, the game's ours.
I mean,
But
obviously, you know, you think we can, but I mean, at the same time, you know, that's been our playoff kryptonite has been turning the ball over. Um, I mean, takeaways. Whoever gets the most takeaways generally will win. Didn't happen versus the Texans. You know, when we played them, we had
mhm,
two and didn't win. You know, they'll be big. New England's a tough place to play. They're going to have home field advantage. It's
right.
going to be cold, but it's like that's why we brought Jim Harbaugh in to coach our team. You know,
Yeah, hundred
brought him
percent.
in to be hard nosed, take him down. We'll
Right.
see. I really worry about the offensive line. Like he gets
Yeah.
hit so much, and he keeps getting up and keeps
Right.
getting. And when it's cold, it's just like, oh man. So I'm like, please figure it out. You know, I saw they opened the window on Fisk to play again this week, so
Mm,
possibly play this way. And he's a tight end, but he's a blocking tight end for the most part. And it'd be, you know, running some sets where he's in there giving extra help. Matlock's in there giving extra help. But
right. I still believe even though we have that weakness there, Justin Herbert, his playmaking ability is freaking just so elite. I think if he can just control the tempo and not get into a shootout with May, and we're doing a balanced attack with our running game, I think we'll be in super good shape. You know, that mixed with our other strengths, you know, our skill diversity. We got Keenan Allen, we got Lad McConkey, we got QJ who's balling out of control right now. So to me, the variety of options we have will still outweigh um our bad O line because Herbie's just on he's a man on a mission right now. I feel like he's gonna go into this game possessed with the will to win, and he'll carry this team in his back, and he's got the weapons there to make it happen. So I feel really good about that. And you know, looking ahead a little bit too, next year when we have an O line, we're gonna be a freaking scary team. Scary freaking team. If we had that O line right now, we'd be the favorite.
please, Joe Horwitz, please sign Tyler Linderbaum next year in free agency,
That would
please,
be
please,
freaking
please.
amazing.
But yeah, well, with our tackles back, you know, could you
Uh-huh.
only imagine? But it's our middle three that have been letting up, and I won't say middle three. Zion's actually been our best lineman this year. I know
Which is
it's
crazy.
hard to be the best lineman when everyone else is so poorly, but he's actually had a really good year. Like I think the Chargers are going to bring him back next year.
Yeah, I think so.
I do. I think he'll be back, and we have a bunch of money to
Well,
spend.
we'll see. I thought we are gonna be like Fox too. I don't know when we let Fox go, but it's all right.
Uh, yeah, depending
Who
on that,
knows?
but I would think that he'll be back. Harbaugh said he's like, "I love him." He said that, so
Yeah, well, that's a good sign. Now looking at some of our weaknesses, obviously we discussed it a couple times. Our offensive line, you know, losing Joe All and Rashawn Slater has been really devastating this year, but we've been overcoming it, which is crazy. You know, going from our defense, which is top 10, our offense is you know bottom 10 for the most part. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's middle of the pack, middle of the pack. So I think if we could just do a little bit better than that on Sunday, a little bit better than that, we'll be fine. Because I know Patriots are a high octane offensive team. So, going into Foxborough on Sunday Night Football, it's going to be tough. But despite all that, I feel really confident we'll walk away with this win. And shifting gears into the Patriots' strength, they got their balanced offense. Stephon Diggs, freaking, isn't he with Cardi B? Cardi B's baby daddy?
He actually has 4. He's having 4 babies this year.
That's freaking crazy. That's
He's
wild, man.
also he's also got in trouble for like a domestic thing. 2 Patriots got in trouble for like a domestic thing recently.
And he's not suspended for this game. They're letting him play still.
No, he has his court hearing like the 23rd, I think.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, their defense is solid, their offense is solid. I mean, no one's everywhere I look right now, everyone's saying we don't really have a chance. Couple analysts, like Tony
Right. I'm
Dungy
seeing that
says,
too.
he said we can win, and Dan Orlovsky says it's probably the best matchup we can get. A lot of people are like, the Chargers chose this matchup. It's like, or we chose to not have our quarterback with a broken hand get hurt. But
Dude, like,
either or,
honestly, I see all the bias too. To me, that's all coming from the Patriots championship history and lore and their shiny, sexy looking record. But they got something coming to them this Sunday. Watch. It's crazy to me how much the media is favoring the Patriots,
so
man.
you're pretty confident that we're gonna get a win, huh?
I feel so good about it, man. I don't know what it is. I mean, that's why
So
I'm so.
if you were like a percentage chance, what do you think?
I think we got like I give it 60% chance.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a homer and be like, 99% chance or anything crazy like that. I think, if we're pretty much evenly matched right now, or them a little bit favored, 3 points is a field goal. It's pretty much, that's, pretty even to me. I'd say we're better than that, just by a tad, 60%. Well, what would you put on it?
I'm leaning more
Wait,
towards just
actually,
over.
what does your heart say, and what is your betting?
I mean, I always think we're gonna win, but I give us a 35% chance to win. It's based off of just our offensive line situation.
Yeah,
Our I mean, I hope to God I'm wrong,
I hope so too.
I
I think
just
we
think
are.
like, but like for me as a Charger fan, it's like the beauty about being a Charger fan is every Sunday when I wake up, I know who my quarterback is, and I know regardless of who we play, based on him, that we have a shot to win the game.
Right, exactly,
If
exactly.
Justin Herbert was not on the Chargers this year, we'd have a top 5 pick right now. We would,
Easy, easy, easy.
no matter how good our defense is. If we did not
Right,
have Justin Herbert on our team, I mean, like the guy Trey Lance, you saw what it looked like with him in there, you
right,
know?
right. That was like night and day.
Yeah,
Wild.
I mean, I get to wake up 10s are God. I'm gonna say we're gonna win. I'm saying we're gonna win. I got I'll I got the Chargers to win the Super Bowl. I always do a wager before the season starts in Vegas.
Okay.
I got them to win, but I know it's a real tough place to play in Foxborough. They have a really good coach. I have faith, don't get me wrong. I just look at what was it, teams traveling, like, to cold weather, like, 1 in 14 in their last 15
Hmm.
playoff games or whatever. But, I mean, I saw what we did in Kansas City when it was cold, so,
Right.
you
And
know?
I was hearing some analysts also say that the time that we're actually playing is going to favor us. Starting at
Oh, yeah,
5
because 'cause they're not playing at what, 10 AM or local 1 o'clock, yeah.
So it's going to be 8 o'clock over there on the East Coast. Their internal clock's going to be getting
But
tired.
but at the same time, when I say, like, 35%, but at the same time, I'm like, "Okay, we win. We play the Broncos." I saw what they're gonna be favored, but I saw what their offense looked like versus our second defense. They didn't score a touchdown. Their defense
Dude,
scored a touchdown. It's
to
like,
me, that was so promising, and to me, as confident as I am right now, when we do beat this Patriots team, like I feel like we're gonna have a great shot against the Broncos too, which no one will give us a shot either. Because again, look how good we played against them with all of our second string guys, and
mhm.
it's crazy to me that they were struggling as bad as they were against us because they came in here with their guns blazing. They wanted to lock up that number one seed, so they were trying. You know what I mean? And our team, we don't like them. You saw Jefferson on the way out talking all his smack. I think we welcome that matchup too. I know it'll be tough up there, but it's like, man, I was sitting there watching him like, man, imagine if we had all our starters in here. I mean, we beat them already, and everyone forgets
Well,
that.
well, and then they're like the Patriots are 1-2 versus teams with winning records. Chargers are 4-3. Technically, we're 4-2 because we didn't really, you know,
Right,
play.
right.
We didn't, you know, play
Try
there, whatever.
the last one, right?
Let's just a little side, like, we got the games, right? Let's just pick who we think's gonna win, right? We got Carolina and St. or not St. Louis, LA. Who do you think's winning that one?
We got Rams and the
Yeah, Rams and Panthers. We think the Rams are gonna win that one, right?
Rams for sure, and then the
I
next
saw I Packers Bears. I saw the Packers are favored. I just think I think the Packers are gonna win that one. I know people are gonna call me crazy.
really, I'm rolling with the Bears on that one, man.
Packers are favored by 2 or 1.5.
Hmm.
And then
Eagles and San Francisco on the NFC.
yeah, that's Eagles are 4.5 point favorites. That one's a toss up just because how the Eagles just kind of seem dysfunctional right now.
They
I'm
did
gonna say
lose.
I'm gonna say Philly gets it done though, and then
Really?
I don't want them to, but I think they will. And then what's the
They do. I'm gonna go with San Francisco on that one.
and then I think the Jaguars are gonna beat the Bills. I do. I know like the Bills are
They're
favored, but
they look
the
so good.
Jaguars are hot, dude.
They look so good. It's crazy out of nowhere, which was wild.
Hmm.
I did not expect that from them this year, but they gave us a whooping, and they just look good. And I mean,
And then I think the Texans will beat the Steelers just because how good their defense is.
right? Yeah, I'm not a big believer in the Steelers either. And then we got the Broncos with the away game, and with the Seahawks with the away game too. Welcome everybody on TikTok. If you
Yes.
have questions, please
Yeah,
let us.
they got the bye. Yeah, so they'll have home field advantage. So
When I'm looking at the Super Bowl logo right now, if we go back to the conspiracy theories,
yeah,
not
it is
everyone's
blue and
been there. I'm
yellow.
just saying. I'm just saying.
A lot of blue and yellow, but what's the other color? What is it like pink and like
We got like
pinkish?
pink and purple. Um,
There's no pink and purple team in the like NFC. I guess the Sea
or
no Seahawks aren't purple. They're
yellow.
purple.
We got the green. The green can either be the Seahawks or
Or the
the
Eagles.
yeah.
I do think that the NFC is much more deep than the AFC is. I think the NFC has some really good teams in it. Like, next year we play the NFC West. We have the 10th hardest schedule based off wins this year for
I feel like we
next
have a
year.
hard schedule every year. What the heck is? Why we always drawn these hard?
No, well, last year we had it pretty easy. Last year we played all those last place teams and
Okay, all
like
right.
we skedaddled through like some years. But yeah, no, but yeah, we'll see. See opponents set for next year, but gosh, let's just get one. Then we get
Yeah,
one,
honestly,
then
I'd
I'm
be
gonna
happy with
think
just
we can
one,
get
two. I'd
two.
be so stoked. We get two, I'll be freaking ecstatic. We're in the freaking AFC.
Well, you
Freaking
think about it, it's like what we had last year wasn't really a game. Then we had the heartbreak of heartbreak going up and blowing the. I don't even want to talk about it. And then the one beforehand, we win that game versus the Ravens with Philly Riv, and then we the Patriots just beat the snot out of us. So the revenge game.
yeah, for sure. So our key players for this game, about Chargers side, of course, Justin Herbert. I got Thule. If we did get a big game out of him, I think it's gonna be huge for us. Derwin, I think he'll be a menace. He's just sitting there right now, probably just plotting how he's gonna cause violence on the freaking field. Like, I know that guy already. He's ready for this.
Cleo
James,
Mack's gonna make a play.
you think so? Yeah, I think Matt.
There's just a big article on him about how he got offered more money to go a bunch
Really?
of different places. Yeah, in the off
What was that?
season, he said he stayed just because he knew that some people quit, and he knows that the guys in this locker room won't. So
Wow.
he's locked in. We got some good leaders, and I mean, I love our coach. I'll take our coach over, and he wins everywhere he goes.
We've got
So
it better than this. Yeah. Honestly, I hope he's here with us till he retires. And
we got
man,
him for at least another 2. But he said that he hopes that Herbert's the last quarterback he ever coaches.
I love that. I hope he stays longer than that. But I mean, I also wish that if he's not planning on staying that long either, I wish Minter
Dude,
would just
he's
maybe
locked in. He can't go. He's not going back to college. He's happy, dude. Like
yeah,
what coach would not want to be living in the heart of LA on the beach,
yeah,
dude? Like he's like in your 60s. You want to do that.
right. Welcome everybody on TikTok. If you guys have any questions, please let us know, and we'll be more than happy to answer any of your NFL playoff questions right now. All right, so go into the betting odds right now. Again, Patriots are favored by 3.5 points. The money line, Patriots minus 198.
I think we're
So
like plus 166, right?
right now we're plus 164. So a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Well, but well, let me tell you, I looked at where the money is. All the public money is on the Patriots right now, and the spread hasn't changed. That tells me that we have a good shot to win, you know? Just
Mm,
if you track that, like a lot of the times when the public's so on a team and the spread doesn't move that much, like generally when there's a lot of money on the other team, you change the spread a bit, and the spread hasn't changed. It's 3.5 still. So
yeah, it is. Okay. Again, the way that works, Patriots minus 198. You have to bet $198 to win $100, right? That's the
yep.
way it works.
Yeah, and then the Chargers at plus 164, $100 pays 264.
No, I thought it was $100 wins 164. So
Well,
if it's
yeah,
plus
but with your
it's
100 back,
total
264.
back, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then our
Yeah.
over under is 46 and a
I
half.
don't think there's gonna be that many points.
I don't
I
either.
just with it being cold,
I would take that.
cold weather game.
So we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, that's our preview, guys. Before we hop off again, anybody on TikTok have any questions? Any input?
Oh, yeah,
Be sure to go follow us at Chargers Live on all platforms. We're growing this thing, and every follow we get is just gives us more motivation to get out more content for you guys. We're gonna keep growing this thing. We're gonna keep it consistent. We're gonna keep going on YouTube, TikTok, Apple Pod, Spotify Pod. So we're everywhere, guys. Wherever you stream and listen to your podcasts, we're there. Even Amazon Music. So,
I'm just
um,
hoping I'm hoping on Monday that you text me after we win, you go, "How you feeling?" And I can just text back. I'm so bolted up right now, man. That's like my new thing. Like, "How you doing?" After a big win, it's like, "I'm so bolted up right now," you know,
love it. I love it.
freaking let's go, man.
And
Playoffs.
I'm with you, bro. I'll be so happy we just get at least one playoff win. That's all we
Oh,
need.
yeah.
Just break through, and then whatever happens after that, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm so excited, man. It's just so exciting.
Well, before we get up to what are your plans? What are you guys doing for the game?
I'll be out in, Havasu. I got a funeral to go to, so I'll be out there, and then
Condolences.
I'll drive home Sunday to catch the game here. So I'll be screaming and yelling from my
Okay.
house. I'll probably get home in time to watch. Are you going to a watch party?
You know what? No, actually, my son's birthday was a couple of days ago. We're gonna have a little birthday for him on Saturday, so it's gonna be his birthday slash watch party. So if you have no plans, we'll be we're doing a lot of we're gonna be grilling some
Oh,
food
sweet.
and I think I'm gonna make some ribs in the smoker.
I'm gonna be yelling so much. I'm gonna like I got a puppy in October. I named him Herbie.
Nice.
He gets so confused when I watch Charger games, bro.
You don't know if it's freaking
Yeah,
emergency or there's someone breaking
right,
it.
right.
But
So
nice, yeah, man, it should be good. I'm gonna decorate, for his birthday. I'm gonna do a Chargers theme, some powder blue
heck yeah.
balloons, some. It'll be cool for him, cool little memory for him.
Do
But
you know what uniforms we're wearing yet? I couldn't see that. I assume we're
yeah,
wearing.
we're wearing white and powder blue bottoms.
Okay.
I
I
wanted
don't.
to, they were saying we wanted to wear the navies, but I guess that was only if the Patriots choose a different color other than their navies. So I guess we can't. So I'm like, all right,
Dude, that'd have been sweet if we could wear
it's
the
okay. Maybe
Superchargers name.
round two. We'll see. We never know, right?
Yep.
So. But all right, guys, that's all we got for you today on this preview of a Bolted Up podcast, Chargers Live. You guys, again, please follow us at Chargers Live on all platforms. And we hope to come back next week celebrating about a win on Sunday night football. We'll see you guys there.
5-0 in pride time, baby.
Let's go. God
Let's go.
bless you,
Bolt up.
everybody. See you
Bolt
soon.
up.
Let's get it.